everyone, it's Latoya. This is my first video ever, and I just wanted to do this because there's a lot of things happening in the media that I feel like needs to be, talked about. Oh, I said, gosh. There I was watching the Olympics with my mom and basking in all this black girl magic and black excellency. Basically the only time that black people in this country get celebrated because we're entertainment. Yeah. I kept seeing this story keep coming on about three Olympic swimmers? Like Olympic swimmers representing the United States of America lied, made up this story, falsified, looked more into the story, and basically was the story of what was his name? Ryan Lochte? Ryan Lochte and three other Olympic swimmers. And after a night of turning up in Brazil, they're all drunk and hung over and end up at a gas station at like 6 something in the morning, and they start fucking shit up. And they try to go into their car and get away with it, just be off. But before they could take off, whether it was security or the workers, they're like, no, you vandalized. Like, you need to pay for this stuff. There's somebody that came with a gun and got them out of the car, and you see one of the Olympic swimmers come out with his hands up. They sit on the curb, and then the swimmers give them money and get to go. Next day, they spun it as, well, we got held up on gunpoint and robbed. So then, the spokesperson for the Olympics in Rio, Mario Andrade, he spins it as, Lochte is a great athlete. He's a great swimmer. Actually, let me just read the statement. So his statement on reporting all of this was, we regret the violence has got so close to the athletes. We apologize to those involved and regret that violence is an issue in these games. We have to understand that these kids are trying to have fun. They came here to represent the country to the best of their ability. They trained for years. They competed under gigantic pressure, blah, 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 humanizing them. But let's give these kids a break. End quote. I was sitting there and I kept replaying it in my mind, like, kids, quit, kids. Okay, so, these Olympic swimmers are like, 18, 17 years old. No, bitch. No. The youngest, and if I pronounce names wrong, sorry, Gunnar Benz, 20, Jack Conger, 21, James Fiend, 26, and Ryan Lochte, 32 years old. Kids. No. Unless they got some Benjamin Button disease that we ain't know about. These are grown ass men. Here in the States, you had actual kids being kids that they don't get the title of kids when they're doing something. They're doing kid-like acts. Instead, you have, 12-year-old Tamir Rice in a park playing with a toy gun, and he's gunned down. You have Trayvon Martin walking home with Skittles and iced tea, and he gets gunned down. You have Jordan Davis sitting in his car playing loud music, and he gets gunned down. When you have people, and I know a lot of people are saying, why do you have to make this about race? When you see black boys in the United States actually doing kid-like things, and these people are kids, and yet the media criminalizes them, calls them thugs, calls them miscreants, call them super predators. They don't get the title or privilege of being called kids. And yet you have grown-ass men, white men, vandalizing actual doing actual like thug like acts get the privilege of being called kids, and the problem gets downsized. They didn't lose. They didn't lose anything. If anything, they made Brazil look bad and embarrassed. They made who they were representing, the United States, look bad, but yet we're downsizing the situation because they're kids. Because these kids in their 20s, 30s, they were just having fun, and it just really brings attention to the state that we're in, especially the racial climate that we're in, and it's messed up. It's really messed up. So I wanted to bring attention to this and talk about this, mostly because there are people actually trying to rationalize this, trying to make this out as kid-like things, and these people aren't kids. Like, call them what they are. They were thugs. They were acting up. If you're going to take these black bodies in the United States and make them out to something that they're not, why don't you make out the people, describe them as they are and according to what they were doing, and stop, just brazing over this. So let me know what you guys think. More videos to come, maybe, if I feel like it. But yeah.